I'm gonna need your help today. I need help making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. But I need step-by-step instructions on how to make it. And I'm gonna ask one person each to tell me one thing to do. Just one. I don't want you to yell the whole thing at me because then I'm just gonna mess up because I'm not gonna be able to remember. So just tell me one thing. Alright, ready? AJ, what should my first step be?
My first step is to get a knife and open the peanut butter.
Okay, so get my knife and then open my peanut butter, right?
Yes.
Do I pull it?
No, you twist it.
I twist it, okay. Now what? Do you know what do I do now?
Now you take out your bread and spread the peanut butter.
Well, I've already got this open. Do I take my bread out first? No, I don't take my bread out first?
Oh, yes, you do. Yes.
Okay. Do I just rip the bread? No? Oh, okay. So I take my bread out. Now what? Tyler, what do I do now? Okay. So I'm gonna take some peanut butter, right? Scoop it. Do I put it on my hand?
No.
No?
No.
Spread it on the bread?
I knew we were gonna need
So what do I do now? I got my peanut butter. I got it on my knife now. So I don't put it on my hand.
No.
No?
No, you put it on the slice of bread.
I put it on the slice of bread. Okay. Like that?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Okay. Alright. Now what? So what do I do now?
Now you
Open the jelly.
So I open the jelly now.
Yes.
Do I pull?
No.
Just twist. Okay. Alright. So what do I do now? Aaliyah, what should I do now?
Teachers, the shelter in place is now over. You can resume your normal duties of the day. Thanks.
I spread it on the bread? Okay. No?
Use the.
Oh, I gotta use the knife. Okay. Okay, so I get it a little bit with my knife. Now what? Do I spread it on this piece?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't think that's gonna spread too well. Do I need more?
Yes.
Should I pour the whole thing on it?
No.
Tyler, you think I should? Alright. So now what do I do? Jasmine, what should I do?
Put the jelly on top of the peanut butter.
Okay.
No, not that one. I was talking about the bread.
So the bread?
On the peanut butter. Yes, right. Yes. That's right. Split it.
Put them together?
Yes.
Like that?
Yes.
Or like that?
No. Yes. There you go.
Did we make a peanut butter sandwich?
Yes.
No, we're not gonna be tasting it. So here's the thing. How did that relate to doing things in order? Preston?
We're doing step by step.
By doing step by step, right? How could that relate to a story? AJ?
It could be a sequence.
It could be a sequence. Good job. So do you know what a sequence is? Does anyone know what sequencing is? Xander.
Like putting things in order.
So putting things in order. So I can see Xander's looking at our anchor chart. So if you look at our anchor chart over here, it shows like you have different layers. So you have beginning, middle, and end, right? So for beginning, what was the beginning of our peanut butter and jelly? Olivia.
It was not. It was just in, like the peanut butter was in jars, the jelly was in a jar, and the bread was in a bag.
Okay, so the beginning was probably like getting our stuff, opening our jars, and getting our bread, right? What was our middle? Does anyone know what our middle is? Ben, what was our middle?
Our middle was getting our supplies out.
Was getting what?
Getting peanut butter, getting the bread out, getting the butter and jelly.
Okay, so I would maybe like getting the middle was like putting everything on the bread, right?
Yeah.
So spreading it on the bread and me wiping it on my hands and stuff. Okay, what about the end? Olivia, what was the end?
And was when we put it together.
When we put it together. And it all made sense, right? So the ending of a story probably makes the story make sense, right? Usually? Alright, let's move this out of our way.
Then it all was
Alright.
story we put together.
So did the order of the PB&J matter?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Alright, so authors use sequencing to explain how things happen in a certain order. Just like the PB&J, we explain how that happened in a certain order. But authors will use keywords like first, next, then, now, after, that, finally, and before to show the sequence of events. So, like our beginning, our middle, and our end. Okay. So authors will use these keywords throughout the text, but pay close attention to which keywords they use. This will help you better understand the sequential order of the events in the text that you're reading. Alright, so we're going to be doing a few turn and talks today, okay? So what you're going to do is whoever you're closest to, so like AJ and Xander will turn and talk. Preston and Paige will turn and talk. Kyla and Kanan will turn and talk. Jasmine and Juno. Aaliyah and Sol. Tyler and Rowan. Ben and Olivia. And then Ashton and Imani. You guys will be your turn and talk partners. This will be very quick, so make sure you're looking at your partner, you're listening to their words. You speak so only your partner can hear. You turn back to the front when done and you wait quietly. Got it? Thumbs up if you got it. Good job. Alright, turn and talk. And what part of the text made you see these two words? First, to start, to begin, let's examine. So turn and talk with your partner real quick. Real quick. And this is going to be if it's beginning, middle, or end, so that's what you're discussing. Alright, 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Turn back around and eyes on me, please. What did you guys discuss with your partners that this might be found in? Ben, what did you say?
We at the beginning of the story.
Beginning of the story. I would agree. So, first, to start, to begin, let's examine. This is a big clue word, to begin, because you'll probably see that at the very beginning of a story. Preston, did you have a comment?
I thought it was the middle,
Okay.
because that it wouldn't just say the answer as like the first thing once, like at the first sentence,
Mm-hmm.
because then you'd probably just run over it not knowing.
Okay.
I think it would be in the middle because that in the end they wouldn't just say it at the very last sentence or in the last paragraph because you're already knowing what's going on, but in the middle you don't know what's gonna go on.
Okay, so I understand. I get your thought process, and you got some good thinking going on. But if a sentence starts with first, it's probably going to be the beginning of a story, because they're probably introducing something, right? But I do see where you're probably getting that middle thinking, because they might be tricking you or something. And sometimes the middle of the story may say to begin with. But normally this is going to be seen in the beginning of a story. So now we're going to do the same thing, but discuss these words. So remember beginning, middle, or end. These words are next, then, also, after that, second, or third. So go ahead and talk with your partner. Ben, please. Good job. Alright, who wants to share what you guys thought about this one? Let me see some new hands. Alright, Xander, what did you think?
Also,
You thought which one? Beginning, middle, or end? Middle? Okay. Who agrees that it was the middle? Did anyone else disagree?
any opposed?
No one else disagreed? Alright, Xander, you want to say why you thought it was the middle? Or do you want to call on your partner to explain?
I guess calling my partner.
Okay. AJ, you want to explain why y'all thought it was the middle?
Because all 5 of the words third word, in the word third, it turned to me off.
So the
But
word
all
third
those, those 6 words on the top of sentence all have something in common. There it could be the next or middle.
Okay, yeah, that's very good. I know, yeah, sometimes the word third can be a little bit confusing, but sometimes the middle can have 2 parts. So instead of like just second, it can maybe be like first, second, third, and fourth. Just think about it that way, and the fourth could be the ending.
Yeah.
But that was really good thinking. Yes, Preston.
That's exactly what we were thinking. Like, there's like 4, because we knew it was like second and third next, because beginning and then next comes next.
Yeah.
But also as an example, like 4 paragraphs, the first one is the beginning, the 4th one is the end, and then the 2 ones are the middle.
That's a very good way to look at it, like 4 paragraphs. Oh, I'm gonna pick one. and turn talk. We'll give you a few more seconds to do this one.
First for beginning, next for
Alright, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. What do you guys think? So, beginning, middle, or end?
I would say in like the middle
So you think the middle? Does anyone agree that it's middle? Okay, no, we're not doing that one. Does anyone have a different answer? Ben, what was your answer?
Me and someone else said that it is the end.
Okay. Alright, so can you explain why you maybe thought it was the middle?
because
Did this work? Maybe just kind of throw you off, as you can see? Yeah, okay. So sometimes just maybe one of the terms can throw you off. I can understand that. But make sure you're looking at like all of them. So especially with finally, or last, or in conclusion, or in summary. So do you know what in conclusion means? Kind of know what that means? Kind of. So it means like at the very end of something, so like when everything's wrapping up. So in conclusion, this happened. Or in summary, this is the main idea, you know. But I do understand, like getting tripped up on one can be a little confusing. Ben, did you want to explain how you got to end?
It said it's finally in life, and those are normally at the end of every story.
Yeah, so a lot of times they're at the very end.
There's another reason. You put all of, you put first, you put, the beginning, the middle, and the end, you put them all in order.
I did.
Yeah, so at the middle, since you said beginning, middle, and, when we in the first one, we're thinking that middle, we're like, this one's obviously the end.
Yeah, so I did it on purpose because I wanted to show beginning, middle, and end. Goes in order. Preston, you got a comment?
me and our partner Paige, we got, you could, we looked at it because like first you have beginning and then it says next for middle, and then you have finally or last, for the end, and also if you took away the second comma, between last and as you can see, last as you can see.
Okay. Alright, so this is a kind of a fun way that I think about it. Have you ever played Mario Kart? Yeah. So, okay, you know how when you're doing Mario Kart and you are on like the last lap?
Yeah.
And it's like, you're in like the final, I think it says final lap or finale.
Final lap.
Alright, so think about it that way. That's the last one, that is the end, right? So finally, the final lap is the final paragraph to the story.